So, it's 10 o'clock at night. You've had a long day at work. And you need to relax. The kids are in bed. My kids are up. My dogs are up. They're right here right now. If you hear them panting and barking, that's because they're up and bothering me. But the kids are gone to bed. The husband's not here or whatever. And you need to chill. So what's your habit? And I call it your habit because a lot of us have some type of habit or some type of thing that we do every night that we quote unquote need to relax us and to also give us a break. For me, it lets me know that the end of the night is here and it's time to relax and I'm not working anymore. So what's my guilty pleasure? You know it. If you know me, you know it's a glass of wine. Okay? So tonight we're going to have a glass of wine and talk about habits and also breaking them. What is the difference between a habit and a need? I kind of have two habits. And if you follow my Facebook page and my websites and what have you, you understand I have two habits. One are chips. I love chips. Oh my God, I love chips. And chips are awesome. Chips are great. That's my midday snack. I will have a healthy meal and a chip any day, and I've got to cut back on that because the sodium in that is horrendous. But anyway, but also at the end of the night because I work so hard and my mind still runs all day. Oh my God, my mind runs all day, and sometimes it runs through the night. I still need something to put me down. So yeah, I'm gonna have a sip right now. Now for me, I do drink an organic wine, and that's usually pretty good, and my body does react pretty well on that, and that's fine. But woman to woman, I've got to cut back on that as well because I have fitness goals I need to reach, and I need to cut back to at least 2 times a week. That's just where I need to be at right now, and that's for me. So my personal definition of a habit is something that you need. If your brain tells you that you need something and that I must have this to go to bed, then that is a habit. That is something that you need, and that is something you might need to break or consider breaking or work yourself off of. For me personally, again, yes, I've done pretty well at times with breaking myself of the habit of wine. And I call it a habit because every time I get home, I'm good out and about. I'm good. I'm chilling. But as soon as I get home, my body wants to relax, and I get into this thing about the wine. If it's an actual need, and sometimes, I mean, again, I'm pescatarian, so I mainly only eat fish and seafood products. I do have boiled eggs in the morning, but negate that. After that, that's about it. So your body will tell you what you need. I do that with chicken. I don't eat chicken all the time. Mainly about twice a month. But most times it's around my period and my body really needs it. So I go about 3 days before my body tells me, you know what, I really need chicken. And if it keeps telling me that, then I go get it. And there's no guilt factor against that. It just is. So I think that it is my belief that that is a need. Because chicken and beef also have things in it that your body needs. So if you're really craving it, your body will tell you. But this nightly thing is a habit. So I'm going to challenge us this week to see how long we can go without our nightly habits. And if we can go without it, or we can't go without it, and we need it, we really need to figure out a way to back it off. This week is just a way to call it attention. Just call attention to it. So if we say we need it and we can't live without it, we can't go to sleep without it, or on top of that, if we have a very bad day because we didn't have it, that's a need, and your body's become dependent on it. So let's just be aware of this, and then let's come up with a way right after this and figure out what we can do to release our dependency on it. Even me with my wine and my chips. I know for me personally, already on chips, only buying chips on Monday and Friday. Monday because it's the first day of the week, and Friday because it's Friday, so why not? So hey. Another thing you can do is also figure out what that thing does for you. So I know for me, the chips do two things for me. When it proves to me I can buy something, because I love buying stuff. So in the middle of the day, I like proving to myself that I can buy stuff. It's just funny. It's just fun to me. And second, it's the salt thing. With this, and I don't have any more than this every night, or less. It's a relaxation thing. It's an end of the night thing. And it's also my sugar tooth, because I don't have sweet tooth. This is my sugar. I'll do a wine video later on 5 things you can do to cut back on wine. But what I've done for wine specifically is that I've done chamomile tea instead of actual wine. That way I'm still getting the alcohol, but I'm getting this much alcohol and more chamomile tea, and that puts me to sleep a whole lot better than the wine did. So, what's your guilty habit? What's your guilty pleasure? Let's talk about it. And inbox me if you need to do something personal, but let's also figure out a way we can back off of it. Because if your goal is important, if your goal is really important, it is worth you getting off of this. I'm Angeline Marie of RadiateNaturally. Thank you for joining me on Naked Dumbbell site. I will talk to you soon. Have a wonderful night. And enjoy your habits and your needs. I'm about to enjoy the rest of mine. Good night.